The verdict is in. The queen of the court got served her own divorce papers for a shockingly tragic reason, and she recently opened up about how it all went down. Judge Judy has been on television since 1996, but even though her show has aired the struggles of countless people, she doesn't tend to reveal a lot about her own marriage woes.
Well, I was looking for a good job at a decent price, Your Honor.
Should have gone with the more expensive guy.
Despite being a well-known public figure, she tends to keep her personal life a bit more private. However, she recently got vulnerable on Who's Talking to Chris Wallace when she talked about her whirlwind divorce from her husband, Jerry Sheindlin. Judy and Jerry married in 1977 and were together for over 10 years before things got rocky for the couple. In 1990, they decided it was time to move on and file for divorce.
That's a long story, but the end of the story is I found, Chris, that most men were alike.
She didn't explain the exact troubles they went through, but insinuated that they didn't see eye to eye on everything, which in her opinion stemmed from the fact that men's needs were different than that of a woman's.
And if you feed them and love them up a little bit and don't get in their way too much, they're happy. Women are not.
As it turns out, 1990 was a tough year for Judge Judy. She was also dealing with the loss of her father, which is what apparently led to her divorce. As Jerry revealed in the book, What Makes a Marriage Last, 40 celebrated couples share with us the secrets to a happy life. He didn't know how to handle Judy's loss, and he wasn't giving Judy the support she needed following her father's passing. So she gave him an ultimatum, he explained. She said to me, "If you can't maneuver this, I'm going to divorce you." And I said, "Oh yeah, I dare you." In the end, though, it was Jerry who ended up cutting ties and filing for divorce. He said, "And the next day I got divorce papers, the next day." So that was the end of that. This would mark the end of Judy's second marriage, but unlike her previous divorce, there was something about her and Jerry's relationship that the couple couldn't let go of, and it wasn't long before they found their way back to one another. From the moment they called it quits, Jerry knew they had made a mistake. He said, "I missed her presence the very first week that we were separated. It was the first time in years that we didn't get to see each other every single day. It was such a strange experience." Judy felt the same, saying that she too missed Jerry during their time apart. Luckily, the couple was able to reconnect after agreeing to a date, and in 1991, the two tied the knot again. Judy and Jerry remain happily married, and the Judge Judy star revealed on Who's Talking to Chris Wallace what keeps that spark alive. Reminding Wallace that Jerry is 90 years old, she explained that he's constantly working to improve himself.
He takes wonderful care of himself. And I sort of like it because he maintains that physique that I fell in love with 48 years ago.
Besides his dashing looks, Judy loves that Jerry continues to have a sense of humor. Despite their relationship facing a couple of ups and downs, they have overcome those difficult situations and remain madly in love. Case closed.
Goodbye.